What's up, fam? Welcome back to the Kale Show. In today's video, we're going to answer one very simple question. You know that you want to make as much money as possible this bull run, right? Now, the question we're going to answer is, what would this look like if it were easy? This is the number one question I ask myself in all of business and all of the things I do to make money. There's a million different things you could do. There's a million different coins you could buy. You could buy Solana, Chill Guy, Ethereum, Bonk. You could leverage trade. You could just buy memes and wait. You could do all kinds of different things. But we need to, in this one video, we're going to answer the one question. What would this look like if it were easy? Wouldn't you like to make the most money possible? Wouldn't you like it to be easy? If that sounds good to you, do me one favor. Take your finger out of your ass and just hit the retweet button on X, please. You see this button right here? Hit the like button, hit the retweet button for me, and hit the bookmark button. That helps with the algorithm. Thank you guys so much. And also, join the Telegram. It's linked in my bio on X. Join the Telegram. It is a free Telegram. We have over 2,000 members. I haven't been talking about this very much lately, but it's one of the best free communities on the planet. We're also adding some stuff to the paid version here soon. So that's one way to make it a lot easier on yourself. If you want to make this easy, join a community with people that are really smart, and you can talk to me directly if that is something that you want to do. So those are the announcements. Let's just get to it, okay? So how do we make this easy on ourselves? We have a lot of different options on what we can do in this crypto market. I think the first one, the easiest one that everyone kind of thinks about is just buying coins, right? Just buying coins. So there's a few options to make money in the bull run. So number one is just buy coins, okay? This is what people think of when they think of crypto. They don't understand that there's leverage. They don't understand there's lots of different things you can do, right? So this is number one. Number two is you can use leverage and trade. I'll just put trade, and this is kind of with leverage usually, okay? So I'll put leverage here. And then number three, we'll talk about at the end of the video, is kind of just unique stuff, unique strategies, okay? We'll talk about this at the end of the video, so make sure you stay toward the end. Okay, so for strategy number one, the most obvious strategy is just buying some coins and waiting, right? This is the easiest thing for most people to do. And so this comes with a few other questions, like what would this look like if it were easy? All right, well, how do we decide what to buy, right? There's so many questions. There's so many coins. There's Bitcoin. There's small coins. There's AI coins. There's Ethereum coins. There's Solana coins. There's just a million different coins. I mean, you can literally see it right here on CoinMarketCap. If you go to categories, there's literally all these different categories of coins. There's memes. There's Solana. There's DOT. There's AI coins. There's gaming coins. Like, how do you decide what to buy? It's just absolutely overwhelming, and I get that, right? And so let me just kind of walk you through my thought process. Does that make sense? Let's just walk you through how I decided what to buy in this market. And if you don't like it, you can do whatever you want. But let's just go through the options, okay? So number one option for people is just to buy Bitcoin, right? Number one option for people is just to buy Bitcoin. And I think this is a pretty good option if you have a very long time horizon. If you can wait a long time, if you are very patient, this is probably your best bet. If I'm being very honest with you guys, like, and I'm being as honest as possible right now, this is the only coin that I truly believe in, okay? This is the only crypto coin that I actually have 100% faith in, that if I buy Bitcoin and I wait, I'm talking years, this number will always go up. This is the reason that we're able to make money on shitcoins, on tiny little coins, because we have Bitcoin stabilizing us, right? And so, yes, I think if you have the lowest risk tolerance ever, if you can barely even get into crypto, you're like, it's just so risky. If you're very risk averse, this is for you, okay? But for most people, this is not going to cut it, right? What's our maximum reward? I like to think of like, what's my maximum reward and what's my maximum risk, right? That's kind of how I've decided this market. Does that make sense? If this is making sense to you, please retweet. But your maximum reward on Bitcoin is probably what from here, right? A 2x, if we go to 200K, 2x would go to 200K. Okay, that's like best case scenario. All right, that's good. But what's your worst case scenario, right? You have to think about the downside as well. I think your worst case scenario is minus 2x, right? Is half, is one half. I'll just do minus 2x because it looks better, to 50K, right? I think we're probably not going below 50K ever again, but I think it is possible if something bad happened that Bitcoin could hit 50K, right? So if you're betting on Bitcoin, you know, let's just do $1,000. Let's do $1,000. Your risk reward is either $2,000 on top, okay, 2K up here, or 50 or $500 down here. That's your risk reward. These are your two options. Best case scenario here, worst case scenario here. Okay, so I'm going to do that for all the different options. Does that make sense? Does that sound like a good, helpful video for you? Okay, so this is not a very good risk reward for me. It's the same risk as reward, right? Like I don't see why anyone would buy Bitcoin at these prices unless you're really waiting. And I'm talking, this is basically for next year, right? Obviously, long term, I think the reward is much higher, but for next year, I don't see it. I don't see why you would buy Bitcoin. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Okay, so number 2, does that make sense to you guys? Is everyone with me? All right, number 2 is like a large cap coin. Okay, so if we go to cryptocurrencies and you go to ranking, I would say anything in here in the top 100, right? Anything in maybe the top, let's say the top 25, right? Anything on this list in the top 25 is your next bet, okay? And I just don't, let's just say top 25 coins, okay? Top 25. These coins here have a better risk reward. This is like Solana. Let's just take Solana for instance, okay? Solana, in my opinion, could easily do a 5x from here. Okay, so we're at 189 right now. Let's just call it 200, okay? So I think Solana this year could go from 200 to $1,000 easily, okay? I've talked about this in other videos. Why? I just think it's the efectivo. I can't speak English. My gosh, Spanish is easier for me right now. It's the cash currency of the crypto markets, right? And so literally it's ranked number 6 right here. I think that is more valuable than Ethereum. I think it's more valuable than XRP, BNB, all of these. And I think by the end of this cycle, the market will reflect that, right? It will get an ETF. David Sachs is the crypto Cesar in the United States. And so I really think this will go up to number 2. And so if this goes up to number 2, Solana, that would put it at, Ethereum's going to double at least, so that it'll be at a $1 trillion market cap. So that means Solana will be at $1 trillion plus market cap. So that's a 10x from here. That would be a $2,000 Solana, right? So very conservative. I'm being very conservative when I'm saying that I think Solana can hit $1,000. I think this cycle, I really think it could hit $2,000. I'm not kidding. I know people think that's crazy, but you guys weren't here in 2021 clearly. Okay, and so Solana is like a 5x. Is like a 5x on the upside, right? On the positive side, 5x plus. And on the downside, I think it could easily go back below $100. It could go to like $90, right? So it's like a minus 1/2, okay? It's like a minus 2x, like I was doing up here, but whatever. You could lose half your money. So if you put in $1,000 into Solana today, you could get out in the next year. I think you could easily get out $5,000 plus, or you could lose it. You could lose half, and you could get out $500. Right now, this risk reward is much better than this, right? I know my screen's all jacked up, but you're for Bitcoin, you're putting in 1,000. You could maybe make 2,000, but you could also make 500. With Solana, you could maybe make 5,000, right? But you might make 500. This is a better risk reward. Does that make sense? That's why I literally have been. I can't show you the messages because I don't want to dox anybody, but I've been messaging all of my friends, all of my actual friends and family in real life, that if they don't have. That if they don't know anything about crypto, right, and you don't know, oh, what's going to go up, what's going to go down, blah, blah, blah. If you have money that you don't need for the next 6 months, and you don't have that money in Solana, I really don't understand why. Do you hate money or what? I think it's the best risk reward trade on the earth, Solana. I think you have the potential to 5x your money, 5 to 10x your money. Your worst case scenario is it goes down by half. You're not going to get better than that. It is the safest, best 5x, easiest 5x I've ever seen in my life. All of the money that I don't need for the next 6 months is in Solana. I'm telling you that right now, okay? Solana. It's so obvious. You could also do any of these other coins in the top 25. Dogecoin. Not any of these coins, but probably any, honestly. Probably any of the coins in the top 25 are going to do a 5x in the next 6 months, okay? I think we're going to have a massive alt season. I've talked about that in other videos, okay? So that's your second option, right? You could do Solana. Now, let's just skip ahead to the fun stuff, right? Like you can buy so many other things in this next category. Let's just delete all of this, okay? So you can buy, in the third category, you can buy so many things. You can buy AI coins. You can buy meme coins. You can buy, I showed you. You can buy any of these coins here. Meme, Solana, DOT, AI, DeFi, gaming, DPIN. Oh my God. It's just way too much. And so how did I narrow this down for myself? Instead of making this video 1,000,000 hours long, right? 1,000,000 freaking hours long. There's only really one way to narrow this down, right, is you need to think about what is the narrative going to be. The narrative is what makes the money, okay? In a bull run, it's all about narrative. In 2021, what was the narrative, okay? 2021, what was the narrative? The narrative was one word, NFTs. If you ask someone what happened in 2021, what's the first thing they're going to say? The first thing they're going to say, monkey pictures. Pictures of penguins. What pictures were selling online for millions of dollars, right? This was the defining theme of 2021. Do we have agree? Are we all agreed on that, right? We're all agreed, all of us? Yes? Okay. Good. Now, I'm trying to think it through. I'm trying to really think through hard. What is going to be the theme of this cycle? Is it going to be AI coins? I don't know. That seems kind of forced. That seems kind of, I don't know. That seems I just don't feel like that's what the theme is. Yes, a few influencers are talking about this. Yes, it's kind of getting out there. I do agree it's one of the themes. It's definitely one of the themes of the cycle. But if you really had to bet, what is the one word that people will remember after this cycle is over? I'm pretty sure that word is going to be the word meme, right? Like, we have seen things that have never been seen before. We've seen Dogecoin, we've seen Pepe, we've seen Bonk, we've seen Pengu, we've seen Whiff, we've seen things happen. Fartcoin, we've seen things happen in the meme space that has gotten global attention. The word meme is now globally recognized. This is the meme cycle. I don't know how else to say it, or how loudly to say it, or where to say it, or how to get your guys' attention, but I just think that 2021 was NFTs, and 2025 is going to be the word meme. Okay, it's going to be the meme cycle. It is. There's just no other way to wrap my head around it. I can't see it any other way, guys. So, with that being said, your third category, this is where it gets riskier, right? This is where risk and reward gets a lot heavier. But if I was you, and I'm just a normal guy like you, I'm putting my own money to work. I'm buying memes because I know this is going to be the cycle of memes while they're at a discount right now. And I'm buying them on which network? I'm buying them on Solana because I know Solana is going to win. Okay, so that ties in with what I said for number 2. Okay, so then you have to decide what memes to buy on Solana. Okay, I know this is a lot here, but there's a lot. You could buy Whiff, you could buy Popcat, there's a lot of memes. And I think they're all going to do well. I really do. I think all of the Solana memes will have a run here that is going to blow your mind. So I think the minimum amount, like if you put in $1,000 and you just buy any meme, you buy Whiff, you buy Popcat, you buy any of these, right? Your minimum reward, if this goes how I think it's going to go, is going to be a 10x. Like if you buy any decent meme, you're going to get a 10x, and your worst case scenario is you lose everything. Instead of losing half, it's going to 0. Okay, so seriously, you have to only bet money. This is the difference in number 3. You have to only bet money you're okay with going to literal 0. Okay, because it could go to literal 0. I'm not saying this could go to half. Like Solana will be around next cycle. We all know that. Bitcoin will be around next cycle. These memes you're buying, they may not be around. Okay, just so you know, they may not be here. Okay, so you're betting your risk, your downside is literal 0, but your upside is much higher. And this is just on any meme. Like you could randomly dump it into Popcat, Whiff, Fartcoin, Bert. I mean, any of these are going to do 10x. Any of them, I'm telling you, they will. We're going to have an alt season. I've talked about this a million times. I've had Confluence as well. This guy is posting the same chart I've been posting. Bitcoin dominance dropped here in 2021. We had the craziest alt season ever. This is when NFTs went crazy. It's about to do the same exact thing here in 2025, guys, except instead of NFTs, like I've been trying to show you in this video, it's going to do it in memes, okay? Memes. This is going to drop. This is going to be alt season, and it's going to be focused on memes, in my opinion. So I'm buying memes while they're cheap. They're cheap right now, guys. And yes, I could buy any meme and get a 10x. That's fine. I could buy I could buy Popcat, I could buy Whiff, I could buy whatever. But if I'm gonna take a risk that it's gonna go to 0, I would personally like a higher reward. A 10x is fine. But if I'm gonna take the risk of all this money going to 0, I want a bigger reward. I want something like if I put $1,000 in, right? I have the chance to get out 50K to 100K. I want a 50 to 100x. Anybody else out there? Anyone want to smash the like button if you want this? This is what I want. In exchange, I want this in exchange for taking the risk that it could all go to 0. Okay? Like there's a chance it could go to 0. There's also a chance it could do this. But this makes it worth the risk. Does that make sense? And so when I narrow this down in my head, what does that come down to? That comes down to low cap Solana memes. It has to be low cap. And what does low cap mean? It means memes that are not in the top. Like, look at these. Okay, if you go to memes on CoinMarketCap, All of these memes that have $2 billion market cap, 2 billion, 1 billion. I mean, even Fartcoin is too big. Fartcoin is already too big. It's $1 billion market cap, right? These are high cap memes. These are too big. The maximum return is like a 10x on these. These could do a 10x, but if Peep does a 10x, it'll be at a $70 billion market cap. That's a lot, okay? Or do we really think this is going to go to a $1 trillion market cap like Apple? No, it's not, okay? And so these are capped out at some level. You cannot get more than a 10x on Bonk, on Pudgy, on all of these things, on Whiff, right? So you need to go lower. Like, this is exactly what I did in 2021. Instead of buying the stuff way up here that I knew could get a 10x, but also still has a risk of going to zero, some of these coins that are up here, like, could literally go to zero, guys. Like, literally. Okay, so you're taking the same amount of risk on the downside, but your upside is not the same. Does that make sense? And so you got to go down here on this list. And so I just went through, man, and then I'm thinking, like, how do I narrow this down? Should I buy Act? Is this a good market cap? Should I buy Andy? What the hell is that? Should I buy Ponke? Or should I buy this? Oh, I found one. It's almost like literally start here, right? Start here under $500 million market cap, okay? Like, this is the only way you're going to get a 50 to 100x. Anything under $500 million market cap, there's just no way. Otherwise, it's not going to go up enough, right? Okay, so Flog, I've heard of that one. That's a good buy. I've heard of that. That's got a lot of eyeballs. I think this could go up a lot. I think this is a great buy. But, like, does everyone know about it? Like, we need people to come in and buy the coin for it to go up, right? So who knows about Flog other than crypto Twitter? I don't think anyone. I don't know anyone. Moodang, that's a good buy. I think that will go up a lot. A lot of people know about that. That's actually a good buy. I think Moodang would do really well. But if you just keep going, like, there's only one that really stands out to me as, like, everybody knows this. Like, everybody. Like, if you ask a random person on the street, do they know what Chill Guy is? Have they seen the Chill Guy meme in the past month or two? I mean, the Orlando Magic just posted it yesterday. Like, bro, what? You've seen my channel. I mean, you've seen how many. You could post something like this every day of the week. Chill Guy has more eyeballs on it than anything I've ever seen in my life, and it's down here at $180 million market cap. Look, I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but I'm walking you through my logic, right? I'm walking you through my logic. I'm not trying to buy. I'm not trying to get a 10x. I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to turn $1,000 into $10,000 while risking it going to zero. I'm trying to turn $1,000 into $100,000 while risking it going to zero. And I really think, if you really logically think it through, like hard, like I have, as hard as I have, and I've thought it through hard, you can really only come to like one conclusion. Like, it's got to be a meme. It's got to be on Solana. It has to have enough eyeballs on it so that it can do 100x, right? It has to have enough normal people that know about it so that they can come in and buy our bags. So we need normal people that have not heard about this, who are not involved in crypto, right? Who are not already invested, to come in and buy. And there's only one coin that I see that has the opportunity to do that at a low market cap that's not so low that you're super risky. Like, my God, you buy something down here, your risk of going to zero. Like, if you buy Daddy Tate, or I don't know, BERT is a great coin. This is a great option as well. But if you buy any of these coins down here, man, your option of it going to zero is very, very high. Like 100% actually. After this cycle is over, I think any of these coins that are down here at this level will probably all go to zero. I think the market has already kind of chosen the ones that have a small chance of surviving. And if I look at this list, there's really only, I think Chill Guy's the only one that will be around next cycle. I think it's the only one that has reached escape velocity, that has reached this level of people. Enough people have heard about it that it's not going anywhere. Does that make sense? And literally, Binance Latin America posted today on their Instagram, on their official Instagram, they posted this. Where is it? Oh no, did I delete it? Hold on a second. Hold on, I got this. Hold on. This is important. Binance Latin America posted this. If you don't speak Spanish, what this says is, I'm waiting for you guys to list Chill Guy. They said everything in its time. Just everything's coming. The good things always come. You just have to be patient and attentive. Okay, so that's what they said. They're literally, this is the Binance official account for Latin America. They're literally saying that Chill Guy is coming to Binance. And so you have positive catalysts on the horizon. You know that this thing is going to get listed. You know that billions of people who know this meme are going to have access to it. I don't know, guys. I've thought this through hard. I've invested a lot of my own money in this, and you can do the same analysis yourself. You can go through 1, 2, 3 like I did, and you can invest in AI coins instead, or you can listen to whatever influencer you want. But I really just think that the theme of this cycle is the word meme. I think it's going to be about memes, and if you want the biggest return because everything is risky. Everything is risky, guys. You need to go low cap memes, and you need to find the one that is mispriced. And I just think it's so mispriced. $180 million market cap. This meme is more well known than the memes up here. I think more people know about Chill Guy than Dog with Hat. I think more people know about Chill Guy than Bonk, than Pepe. I'm serious. I literally think it went more viral than all of these coins. However, because it's not on Binance yet, it's not on Coinbase yet, it's not on all the big platforms yet, those are coming. I've talked about that a lot in these videos. Those people can't buy it, right? And so I think we're just waiting on those platforms, and this thing is, and we're waiting on alt season, like I showed here. We're not in alt season yet. We need this to drop. But once those two things happen, I just see this thing going up into the top 10 memes, guys. I see it easily coming up here into the 10. These will all 10x, right? So Bonk will be worth 20 billion. Pengu will be worth 20 billion. WIF will be worth 20 billion. You don't believe me? You should go back and really think about 2021. There were pictures of monkeys selling for millions of dollars, guys. All of these are going to 10x, okay? All of them. So that's why you're thinking in your head, oh, it's impossible that Chill Guy goes to 10 billion. No, it's not. It's easy. It's an easy 50 to 100x, literally, because it deserves to be up here in the top 10 based on the eyeballs that it has. Okay, the top 10 is going to elevate. The top 10 is going to 20 billion. Okay, and so it coming in here at 10 billion will seem cheap. It will still be cheap at 10 billion after it's already done 100x, guys. Oh my God, I just can't believe people are fading this opportunity. Whew. I talk about Chill Guy way too much on these videos. Anything else I wanted to talk about? I mean, I think it all just comes down to the fact that we are going into Trump is going to be president in 1 month, guys. He's going to be president in 1 month. They're going to start talking about the Bitcoin reserve. They're going to start talking about it. Probably soon. Probably in a couple days. It lines up perfectly with what I've been telling you about alt season on the way. Alt season is coming in January. So all we need is a little bit of President Trump talking about the Bitcoin reserve currency, the Bitcoin reserve. And this bad boy, Bitcoin, is going to go to 200K, and everything on this list, all of these things are oh my God, I can't click on anything. Fuck. All of these things are going to go crazy. Just if you go to all crypto, Bitcoin's going to double. Ethereum's going to double. Solana's going to 5x. Then, like I talked about in this video, all of the Solana memes are going to follow. All the Solana memes are going to follow. It's the defining theme of this whole entire freaking cycle, okay? And so these will all 10x. Everything in the top 10 will 10x. And stuff down here will 50x to 100x. You just have to pick which one you believe in down here. That's all you have to do. I don't care which one you pick. I picked Chill Guy. I think Chill Guy is going to 50 to 100x from here. I think it's pretty easy. Join the Telegram if you want to work with me directly. Click the link in my bio. I've talked for long enough. I got to make this video in Spanish now. Oh my God. All right, bye.